guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the best iPad Pro accessories for you. Alright, so before we start the video, we are going to be talking about my iPad specs really quick. So I have the iPad Pro 2018 in silver, and it's 256 gigabytes. I do have a paper-like screen protector, not the original brand, but one from Amazon. I do feel like it does help me a lot with my note-taking, and it's an overall great little device to have. And yes, let's get into the video. Alright, so first we are going to be talking about the best keyboards for you if you use your iPad mostly for note-taking and mostly for drawing, but you do only type at your computer. You are going to love this keyboard. This is from the brand Ajaz, and I got it off of Amazon. So why are you going to love this keyboard? Number one, it looks amazing, period. And number two, you are going to love the function row keys for your iPad. I actually really miss using this keyboard because I cycle through a lot of accessories. So you are going to love the function row keys, and function row keys consist of like cut and paste, which you're going to find you love a lot. Playbacks, volume, and just everything about this is amazing. You can also hook this up to Android, Windows, and iOS. So when I had this keyboard, I had my full iPad as my full computer replacement, and it worked great. I love this. It takes 2 AAA batteries, and it is Bluetooth. The next keyboard we're going to be talking about is the Logitech one, and this one is great because if you have a computer like me and an iPad, you can connect up to 3 devices, which is going to make it so much easier going back and forth using the same keyboard between multiple devices. Something I do want to let you know about this keyboard is that some of the function row keys on here don't really work that well with iPad or Apple. So if you do get one for only Apple, I recommend to get the Mac one. But if you have any other one, highly recommend this little keyboard. I really got almost all my accessories off of Amazon. And yeah, this one also takes 3 or 2 AAA batteries, so it's gonna work great for you. So the next we are going to be talking about is this little mouse. It's from the brand On, and it is Bluetooth, but you do have to hook it up with this little adapter. That's the only way it will work, and it's a USB-A adapter. But I will talk about how you can still use this mouse even though there is no port from the iPad for USB-A. And this one is also Bluetooth. Great little device. This one is very clicky though, so if you don't like the sound of that clicky sound, I don't recommend this one. It may get annoying to you, but yes, that is it. So here we have the Jellycomb mouse, and this one can connect between 2 devices as well, and you use the USB-A adapter. So I have the USB-A connector hooked into my computer, and then I have the Bluetooth hooked onto my iPad. So all you have to do to switch between the 2 is just press this button, and then you are now switched between the devices. It also has an off and on switch and the DPI button for the scrolling. And this is a great mouse. I know Logitech has one like this, but this one was just a little bit cheaper. Next, moving on to an Apple product, and this is the Apple trackpad, and this one can only connect up to 1 device. It's Bluetooth, and you just need to charge it with a lightning cable. So basically, Apple's trackpad works great, of course, with all Apple devices. Like, the gestures you can use with it is amazing. But if you do want a mouse but still want some of the gestures, I know that the Apple Magic Mouse also uses gestures and it's mouse, so it's a perfect all-in-one, but it doesn't connect between 2 devices. Alright, so back to connecting this little mouse to your iPad. You are going to want to use a little adapter like this. So these are USBC hubs, and this one I got off of Amazon. Now here's the thing with these USB hubs. Here, I have another one here. You want to make sure that you find a good quality one, because I noticed that with this one. So I had a lot of problems with it transferring all my data, which is all my videos and photos, into my hard drives. But you also want to make sure that you keep in mind you have all the right ports on this little on whatever hard drive or USB-C hub you decide to pick up. And that is because this one, you can here see, has a headphone jack and this one does not. So we are going to now go through the ports that this one has. This one has HDMI, it has a lightning to charge your iPad, it has a headphone jack, it has a micro SD and an SD card, and a USB-A adapter. So you could just pop that little USB-A adapter into it, pop this in your iPad, and it will work perfectly fine. This one actually has a brand name, it's called Uni, and this one has two USB-A adapters, a HDMI, a USB charging, and a micro SD and an SD. Overall, I'm using this one right now, but I do still use this one for my head. Now with this USB-C hubs, you can now use external storage like hard drives and plug in memory cards. So this is great for uploading files, transferring videos into your hard drive, or from your memory card into your hard drive. It's honestly really great. So these are the hubs that can really take your iPad to the next level if you do want to go full iPad replacing your computer. So basically, this is the Stylus I use. It's from Apple, and it's the best one I have, or I've seen reviews on. It's just a class. How it magnetically charges to your iPad and just hangs out there is honestly amazing. And for this, I have a little case for this Apple Pencil. Number one, I'm really clumsy. Number two, I like to have like a bigger grip when I'm writing calligraphy, and also if I want a different style to write with, I can have this little guy pop on my Apple Pencil, and I have like a whole new writing utensil. Alright, so next we have the Apple Pencil tips. I am a clumsy person, so I need to have these on hand. There comes 4 in a pack, and basically you just screw the little top part, oops, see? You screw the little top part of the Apple Pencil off, and you pop a new one on. I drop my Apple Pencil a lot, so I love to have these on hand, and it's amazing. Alright, so next we have this case right here, and for this case I actually love using it for just when I'm watching movies, or if I know I'm going to be doing a lot of drawing and note taking. This is like the perfect angle for me to take my notes or to draw. And also, when I had my full desk setup for my iPad Pro, I also got this little stand to turn my iPad into a Mac Mini, and it has grips right here, so if you do have your iPad naked, it won't scratch it. But I used to just pop on my case and my iPad like this, and it would work perfectly fine. So that brings me to this little stand. Amazon, again, great little stand in silver to match my iPad, and I just love having a stand around just for literally anything. And also, it's a great little guy. Makes your iPad look like a mini Mac. So next we're going to be talking about the Apple Smart Folio case, and these stickers I actually got from Redbubble. I have my own shop. I'll have it in the description box. And this is a great little case, mostly because you can go full typing mode and flip it over and start note taking. It's a great guy to have around. Also, if you eat while you're using your iPad and you spill something on the keyboard, it will not get damaged because it has a silicone covering, which makes me not worried at all as a clumsy person. This is great to have around because you could just take your case and your keyboard, pop on a mouse, and you're off to the races, and you're ready to start being productive on the go. Now lastly for this video, this one's a little pricey, but I understand why everybody raves about it and says that if you were to pick up one thing, that you were to pick up the Magic Keyboard, because honestly it's the best thing ever, minus the functional keys, which everybody was bummed about. But other than that, it is a great little keyboard. It has USB-C pass-through charging. It has backlit keys, scissor switch keyboard, and a trackpad. And with Apple's iPad Pro, we all know that trackpad gestures makes using an iPad so much easier, so I highly recommend a Magic Keyboard. It is pricey, but it will get the job done. If you were to buy the only thing from this video, it's convenient and you could just take this wherever you go. And honestly, one problem that I know people will have with it is that you cannot flip it over. This is the best you're gonna get, but honestly it's totally worth it for me, and this is why I bought it. And recently with online school, I've been doing a lot more typing than note-taking, just because it's faster, it's easier, I could get it done faster. But when I do take notes, I will take it off the case and pop my iPad on top of it. So yes, that is it. I hope this video helped you trying to find the best accessories for how you use your iPad, and just give you an overall view of all the accessories that probably there has been for an iPad, or that you could use for an iPad, honestly. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed lifestyle, productivity, and organization, and creative videos.